All right, people, welcome back to Soaring Spirits. My name is Topher. We have Dave Metzger over here with Reginald the Lanner Falcon. First, I want to say to all of our viewers, sorry we haven't put a video out in a little while. I had an accident. You can see that I'm in a body brace. Had a little bit of a mid-air collision while paragliding. I'm okay. I only fractured 2 vertebrae. Fractured my T12 and L1 vertebrae. It's a compression fracture, so if you take a marshmallow and you squish down 30%, that's what happened to my vertebrae. But yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm walking and very grateful, and you know, we're going to try to keep this show alive, so appreciate your support. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated now more than ever. And yeah, we're gonna hop little Reginald here and see if he'll come for some tidbits. What's up, Reggie? Hey, buddy. What's this? Up. Oh yeah, it's a good boy. It's right here, buddy. Reggie the Lanner Falcon. He's the smallest of all the Falcons, aren't you? He's the teeniest of all the Falcons. The third in the collection of Lanner Falcons, in the Metzger collection of Lanner Falcons. Reggie, hop! Come on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. That's a good little falcon.
You guys haven't seen a whole lot of Reggie because Reggie, like Topher, has been involved in an accident or two in his time, and he's a little bit nervous these days, so we keep it simple for him. Try to hang out in situations where he's comfortable and slowly but surely rebuild his confidence.
Hey, buddy. Up. Come on, buddy. That's a huge tidbit. How can you say no to that one? That one's huge. Reggie's also the most talkative of all the Lanner Falcons. He likes to chit-chat. Don't you, Reggie? So my accident was a mid-air collision, and it's when 2 paragliders collide in the air. We have these reserve parachutes in our paragliders. So fortunately, both the other pilot and myself deployed our reserve parachutes. And, you know, we spiraled down, hit the cliff. I was on the bottom of the stack, so I hit first. And I was really lucky because the rescue team was there right away. And we actually rappelled down the cliff under our own power. Oh, that's a good boy. He's a happy bird. See that? That's a happy bird. Good little Reggie. What was pretty crazy about my accident is as I was spiraling into the cliff, my first thought was my grandma. I thought about my grandmother, and I kind of see her as like a guardian angel. Thank you, Grandma, for being there for me. That was pretty amazing. And it's really funny because right before I impacted on the cliff, I actually felt like I was going to be okay. But then once I hit, I was like, oh, that hurt really bad. So, you know, it's pretty crazy. That's a good Reggie. So yeah, expect to do a full recovery. It's 6 to 8 weeks. I got to wear this body brace. Oh, he had a poop. Come on, Reggie, hop. Good boy. That's a good little Reginald. I actually had a dream of Reginald the other night, and he was 30 feet tall. He was the size of a dinosaur. It was pretty awesome. And he was full of confidence. He was full of confidence. He was a happy little falcon. So I expect to, you know, make a full recovery, and I expect to paraglide. I learned a lot from my accident, and I learned a lot from the experience. And I think it's just going to make me a better pilot. So I'm just very grateful and very fortunate and very grateful to all my friends and family who've been very supportive through this trying time. So it's been a very, very, very lucky time. I'm Reggie. So Reggie's been through a lot too, just like I have. So it's kind of fitting that we're, you know, working together today. Hopping Reggie.
Boing.
Reggie the Lanner Falcon. You're such a good little bird. I know. The tiniest of all the falcons. The tiniest of all the falcons. He's a little bit of a runt, but we love him.
Yeah, Reggie's always been a little bit different than all the rest. He's always had more of a tendency to go look for his own food and chase stuff around. And he is a runt, so he tends to have to fight really hard to, like, defend his territory against other birds of prey.
Oh, come on.
He's a bit of a rebel, for sure. There's no doubt he's a bit of a rebel, just like Topher here.
Yeah, a little bit of a rebel.
Got to do his own thing.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes we pay the price. You're such a good little falcon, I know. I know, you're such a good little Reginald. So how many grams lighter is he than the other, like Sophie and Bunko? He's a lot lighter, isn't he?
Yeah, 20%.
He's like 20%? Wow.
And they were already a very light, you know, breed or family of falcons. He's Bunko and Sophie's nephew. So his mom was Sophie's sister.
So his mom was Sophie's sister. Okay, yeah. Different father then?
Yeah, but all from the same. You know, breeding stock and line. So, and he was the runt of his litter.
Oh.
We were the last ones to sign up that year, so we got the little one at the end of the end of the clutch.
Go ahead, buddy. Little tiny falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
He is occasionally mistaken for like a European kestrel.
How much more does Corona weigh than him?
Oh, 25%.
Wow, Corona's huge compared to this little guy. Uh-oh, am I running out of tidbits?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I'm out.
Going through them. Sure. Here, I got a few more.
Oh, so yeah, I am quite sore still from my accident.
He's faking it though. You should hear him moan and groan when
when I wake up
online.
When I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I've been very fortunate for people helping me out. It's really cool being able to be with the Falcons through my recovery. The Falcons definitely like make me happy being around these birds. So, little tiny Reggie, you make me very happy. Come on, little fella. I've known Reggie for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years at this point.
3, I reckon. He's only 3 years old.
Yeah, so, okay, so he's 3 years old. Come on, buddy. So I remember when Dave and Otto first got Reggie, and he was a little baby back then, just like baby Corona is now. Go ahead, buddy. So Dave believes that these birds can actually recognize people and individuals.
Oh, I know they can.
So Reggie can actually recognize me out of a crowd of people, which is pretty insane. If you can think of the intelligence these birds have, the capacity to identify different things and what they are and what they mean. It's pretty incredible. Isn't it, Reggie?
These guys can recognize thousands of individuals of many species, whether it's dogs, people, other falcons, ravens, everything in their environment, especially the living things. They learn that, you know, they know that some of them are good and some of them are evil, and some of them are going to help them find food, some of them are going to provide some protection, and others are going to try to eat them. And so they watch and learn, and they remember which individuals attack them, which individuals, you know, give them space, and which ones actually help them find food like we do.
Reginald, hop. Come on, buddy.
That's probably most apparent with dogs, because dogs inherently represent a pretty big threat to them, but it's very easy to train them that a particular dog is not a threat and isn't interested in eating them, but rather maybe will protect them or, you know, help them flesh some prey or something like this that would be helpful to them. And they can actually read a lot of that even with dogs that they don't know.
That's crazy.
Just by observing their behavior and the way that those dogs react to them or interact with them. If the dog completely ignores them and is mellow and just wants to play with its people, they'll act as if the dog wasn't there at all.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
But if the dog looks at him and locks eyes on him and maybe gets his hackles up or crouches down a little bit, they're done. They want nothing more than to get as far away from that dog as possible. Which is a good bird.
That's a good bird. Look at this little guy.
Continuing to have problems, and including like neurological issues, then they would want to get an MRI after that. But an X-ray tells us everything that we need to see, just because it's bone basically that we're looking at, and it will tell us whether the fracture is healing.
Right.
So,
all right, so we just had a really nice time meeting Reginald, the smallest of the Lanner Falcons. Sorry that our episode got a little interrupted by a medical call, but I got some really good answers. Dave is going to work baby Corona right now and do his daily exercises. So thank you all for your support. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace. tidbits. Hey, baby Reggie.
That's more than half.
Okay.
One small one and... All right.
Reggie, up. Go ahead, have some. GoPro highlight. Good boy.
Reggie, up.